Hey guys, Gears of War 2 Destroy 4 here, and I'm super effing excited. I just had probably, I think, the illest sweep ever. Okay, let's check it out. Um, it was just an amazing battle. I got a rematch with DJ Echo here. Um, Great battle, dude, by the way. Um, God, we had done a rematch, and he had won three times in a row. I was very upset, and he had won really good. So I told him one more rematch, and he agreed. So we did this last rematch, which ended up to be amazing for me. You'll see in a minute why. Very unlikely to happen. I was just fooling around here, not really expecting anything. And I told him just use whatever you want. He used his top team, I think. These are the teams. As you can see, I have two boosters here. I've got Smurgle and Ninjask. You'll see why. Just watch. So yeah. So I lead off with my Ursing, my Poo, and he leads off with this Tyranitar, and gets that Sandstream up. Oh yeah, sorry guys. So I go to the Sword Dance, and he goes for the Curse. He gets the rises and the drops. Oh, sorry about that. He gets all that happening. Sandstorm. I get hurt. Um, I'm still like really surprised. Alright, I was just like, I just don't know if this really like I'm so confused. It was just crazy. Honestly, guys, it was just ridiculous. So I don't have max EVs for defense on this thing. I have attack speed and I think 120 health. So that crunch is gonna take me out, and I don't have facade. So this Tyranitar is really gonna be a big bitch to me in the beginning. And I thought he had me here in the beginning of the game actually. So I really don't have much to take this thing down. Um, I go into my Kabutops just to set up the Stealth Rocks, because I know that'll help me out with what I'm trying to do here, which it does. Um, and you'll see how. So I go for the Aqua Jet just to get some damage on him. That's going to do quite some damage. I didn't know if this was a payback curse Tyranitar or if this was um, just a curse tar. I don't know which kind of curse it was. So I was just going with it for now. So he kills me off, and he's got the sandstorm running and everything. That's really good advantage for him. Um, I go to my Clefable, my surprise, and I get the T wave on him just so he's even though he's slower than me, I get the T wave on him just so at least he gets those pair of hacks. Um, he gets them quite often now that I think about it. But he goes for the crunch that does quite some damage because he's got I think two curses up. And I mean a lot of stall wars, like a lot of stalls just over and over. So I go for seismic toss. That's not gonna kill him, sadly, but it helps because I can actually call it an official sweep since it doesn't. So he gets the pair hacks. It's good for me. He's probably gonna go for the crunch. Um, I call surprise back and I go to my fancy, which is my Smurgle, and I'm gonna take the advantage of him being paralyzed. And he goes for the curse, and I thought he was gonna crunch, but that's awesome the fact that he didn't. So now I think he's at max. He's at 3 attack and 3 defense. So there's no really offensive hitting for me here. Um, even though like what I was first trying to do here was going for a Kabuto sweep, because I know for a fact that Kabuto's can probably take out anything that he has on his team right now. Um, but that epically failed because he died. So I didn't really plan that out. So then I forgot. So then I had another sweeper here, and you'll figure out what he is later. So now I have Fancy. I'm gonna go for the Tail Glow, and if you haven't figured it out by now, um, it's pretty obvious. So the Tail Glow's up. He's gonna go for another curse. That's 4 curses. That's that. So yeah, I got my substitute up. I'm gonna go for another Tail Glow, and that's gonna be really good for me. Now that I have 2 Tail Glows up, I'm really surprised he hasn't crunched yet. I guess he's just taking advantage of it. He doesn't really know what I'm gonna switch into. I guess he's just preparing for it. So I guess he's like, if I have max defense, he can't really hurt me. But or he has a, as you guys saw, he had a Suicune, so maybe he's just preparing for it, I guess. So I go for another Tail Glow, and I'm gonna be at max special attack now, which is great for me. I'm just really surprised I pulled this off. So he gets the Pair Hacks, which was really good for me, and so all that's going on. I'm gonna Baton Pass out of there just to complete my little stat passing, and I go to Ninjask, the ultimate stat passer, with max HP, max speed. He's gonna rest, which was really annoying because now I have to bring him all the way down. Well, you'll see, dude. Gosh, it was just really great battle. Which was still really annoying, but really good because he's asleep. And now that I know he has rest, he's a rest sleep talk. He's a sleep talking curse Tyranitar. So I'm gonna go for the Swords Dance, and he's just gonna have fall fast asleep. He's gonna go for the Sleep Talk, and he's gonna get the curse off. So that was great on his part. I get the speed boost. He's at +5, I think, now with the curse, +4, +5. I'm gonna get my speed boost up. And since I have really nothing else to do, I'm just gonna go for Swords Dance. And that's about it. I'm just gonna do that for a few rounds. And he's gonna use Sleep Talk and use Rest from the Sleep Talk, which is kind of dumb. Sucks to be him at that point. Like, this whole time I was hoping it wouldn't be Crunch. So he wakes up and goes for the Crunch. He just doesn't want me to get any more stats. Because I'm guessing that he's thinking that I have a physical sweeper, like a Blaziken or something behind the wall, behind all of this stat gaining. I'm guessing that's what he thinks I have, something that can, mutually just use both special attacks and attacks. So he just stops and just doesn't want to do that anymore. So I get what he's doing here. I'm just gonna rack up some points with just rack up a whole bunch of speed boost, so I have an advantage later. I already got 2 Swords Dance up, but Swords Dance aren't really that important to me. They weren't really the big deal in this. It was just because I had nothing else to do. So I go for the substitute again, and it's gonna bring me down to like 60 something health, 64 health, hit points, and he's gonna go for the Crunch. And Ninjask has had about enough of his sass and is just gonna get out of there. So he gets the speed boost. I think that's something +4, +5 speed boost. And I'm going to get out of there now. So it's 4, 6, and it's not very good. And this is what every gain stat went to, which was Butterfree. He sees it and just decides to curse. He wasn't expecting anything. Nobody ever does. This is the first time that I've actually completely succeeded this, because most people have priority moves. But this carries Sleep Powder, Thunder Wave, Bug Buzz, and Psychic. It is an all-around great sweeper. Especially if you did it the way I just did. So I go for the Bug Buzz. That's gonna take him out. That's a one-hit kill. Especially with the stab. I do not think the critical would have mattered whatsoever. So the Sandstorm is basically the only thing going to be taking away Syrup's health. Besides that, that's basically everything. So he goes to Zapdos, and I'm like, wow, I hope this thing's not faster than me. But it's not, which is wonderful. And I'd go for the Sleep Powder just in case I can't take it out with one hit. So with that, he's going to be asleep, and the Sandstorm is just going to hurt me. I'm going to go for the Psychic, and I wasn't thinking that I wasted a round using Sleep Powder, but I forgot that the Stealth Rocks had hurt him. So that is going to wipe him out completely. And I get a critical hit. But again, I doubt it mattered. Because of the stab and everything. So he goes into his Infernape, and I seriously thought this had some sort of priority move, whether it was Vacuum Wave or Mach Punch. Not very good defense, could have taken me out. So I just go for the Paralyze, just to be safe, just in case he was going to do that. And he gets Parahacks the first turn, and he doesn't have that, which is great. I'm really happy he doesn't have anything like that. So I'm just going to go straight for the Psychic, take that opportunity, just kill him. So bye-bye Infernape.
Lizard cages have been cleaned.
Sorry guys, this is my dad.
Fucking A. I don't even know why the hell you got lizards.
So he's gonna go into his Glide Score calculate, and he's gonna do what he does. I'm gonna go for the Psychic. I'm not gonna risk anything, so I just do that just to get him killed, and it does take him out, which is great. So the Sandstorm is just gonna rage on, and I thought it would have ran off by now, but it's not. So he goes to Suicune, and I thought he was gonna run away now, but just run because this is pretty embarrassing. I would have ran away. I just just a Butterfree. Syrup is just like such a great Pokemon to me now, very valuable. Now that I know that his power is that great, I'm definitely gonna use him a lot more. So that's wonderful. Now I killed that Suicune. The Suicune's definitely dead. As you can see, it's just not on the screen anymore. So he goes to Umbreon, and knowing that this was his last Pokemon, I definitely thought he was gonna run, but he's a very great player. Not a sore loser or anything, so he just stays in, go for the Bug Buzz, and Butterfree is gonna have a sweep. This is a sweep, guys. I'm so surprised. Probably the greatest sweep that I've ever had. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. This was one of the best games I've ever had. Good game, DJ Echo. I had a lot of fun. Just great game, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. Bye.